Hello everyone, this is Martin here. I'm really excited about getting back to you with these brand new videos for this coming year. And first of all, I want to wish everyone a happy new year, happy 2018. We're going to be looking at some trading opportunities for the coming week, January the 8th to the 12th. But before we do that, I just want to make a very special announcement. I've got some big changes that I've planned for this year, and we're going to be taking a look at a couple of examples of something that's brand new. I'm really excited about that, and in fact, a whole bunch of my students are already using this. I will be introducing to you next week the Martin Easy Read charts. Now, these are special charts. I've been working on them for about almost a year, perfecting them, and it's meant for you to take a look at price action in a completely different way. Everything's color-coded, everything's easy to read, and for once and for all, you will be able to know which way to trade, either up or down, based on the color charts that you see in front of you. So I will be showing you some examples as we look for trading opportunities. But again, I'm going to be starting with the brand new charts called the Martin Easy Read charts next week. So we're going to be switching everything to the Easy Read charts for next week. So for this week, we're still going to use the old price action charts, which you're used to, but I will give you a couple of examples. Okay, so now let's get over to the disclaimer, and that's always important. Okay, let's have a quick look at the risk disclaimer. That's always important. It's my duty to tell you that the videos I present to you on a weekly basis are for educational purposes. That means that if you're trading with real money, be very cautious. Always use your own judgment, and remember that market conditions can change at any time. The videos I present to you are done on the weekend prior to the market's opening, and I can't tell you what's going to happen in the next few days. I'm not updating the video. I'm just giving you the information and the trading opportunities for what I see before the markets open. For the most part, the content is very valuable, and a lot of people have been able to trade off of my recommendations. But again, use caution, and remember, view this video at your own risk. But hopefully you can learn from that. Okay? Okay, now this is my first video for the new year, and we are going to be looking first at the Euro USD Daily. This is the Euro USD Daily. That means each candle that you see here is 1 day's worth of price movement, and this is the regular charts which you have been used to for the last 1.5 years. Okay, but I will be changing everything to the Easy Read charts. And I'll have an example of that in a moment, but I'm going to be switching to the Easy Read charts next week, starting next week. Okay, so let's take a look here. Euro USD has been on a tear. It's been going up and up and up, so we can call this an uptrend. However, what do we have here? We have resistance. Resistance I've shown you in the gray rectangle. Okay, you can see price has tried to go higher twice. You see these white candles here. Okay, it's tried to go higher. Take a look at the previous swing high here. So again, we're testing the previous swing high, and I believe that price may come down a bit first, but I believe also that price will go higher. We are in an uptrending market. Take a look down below here. This is the MACD. It's well above zero. We just have a bit of a weakness right now. All that means, this means that we're just trading sideways. So last week was kind of a sideways market, up, down, and we're going to have to wait for further evidence. So what do? Well, we look for price. If we believe price is going to go higher, we want to take a buy about 121.22. If we believe price is going to go lower, see this point right here, this level. If price comes back down and starts coming back down further in a bigger retracement, then we can look at sells below 119.78. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to just take a look again at this this chart. This is the trading activities. This red line shows you the trading activity for last week. These are the 5 days last week. But again, you can see prices have been going up and up and up. Now we're sideways. I'm now going to switch to the easy read charts, which we're going to get to next week, starting next week. So you can see the difference here. Okay, and now here's the easy read charts. So you can see everything's color coded, and this is really, really super simple. I want you to understand that when we have green above blue, we're looking for buy trades only. Okay, so we're looking for buy trades. When we have pink below blue, we're looking for sell trades. Okay, and obviously with this new charting template, I've got a whole bunch of brand new entry strategies where you could get in and make quite a bit of a profit. So this is color coded. Take a look at the candles here. They're bright green right here, bright green. When everything matches, you're good to go for buy trades. You're looking for buy trades. Here again, pink below blue, and again the bright pink right here. You see bright pink. Okay, bright pink, bright pink. So we're looking for sell trades. You see how easy that is? Okay. So with that said, now I'm going to go back to the British pound USD. Okay, here again, just like the euro, you can see price has been going up. Okay, and again, like the euro, we've come to a resistance area right there. If we believe price is going to go higher, look for buys above 136.50. Okay, that's the level there. If we believe price is going to go lower, you can look at sell trades below 134.88. But you want to make sure price actually closes right here. We want to see a close above 136.50. So price has to close above the first and above here first before you can look at taking a further buy trade. Again, take a look at this previous swing high. You can see currently price is retesting a previous swing high, and often price does come back down a bit or struggles at the resistance before breaking through. The British pound is fairly strong, and you can see from this point on it went up, it went down, retraced in a bit of a pullback, and then now it's going up again. So I believe price is going to go higher, and again, I've given you the different levels that you could look at. Okay, now remember this chart? Okay, this is the regular chart, and now we are going to switch to the easy read charts. There's lots of opportunity to get in, and a couple of things I want to show you. Whenever you see the squeeze here, when there is no color, just blue, that's an indication that something's going to happen. Okay, a possible new trend. So from this area, price is either going to go down or price is going to go up. Same thing here. Take a look, just blue. You see the blue right here? Price is either going to go up or price is going to go down. This is how easy this, I've made the easy read charts, and here you can see the blue MACD line. So here's the big clue. We use this as a filter. It's already above zero, which means we're looking for buy trades, and then it's just a matter of looking for the, and learning the proper entries. I've got proper entries, and with this candle right here, you can see that candle, okay? That is one of my entry strategies. Let me just take that off for a second. So this candle right here, that's one of my new entry strategies. You would get in right there at the open of the next one. Your stop loss would be just below here. 1-to-1 profit. So just by eyeballing this chart right here, you would have made your profit as this candle reached this level here. So you would have made a pretty good profit, and this would have been your stop loss down there. Okay, so that's the easy read charts, and again, you can see price is still on the way up. We're looking for buy trades only. One of my other entry strategies is that we're looking for pullbacks, okay? And if you see here, we have bright green. Let me take that off. Bright green means prices, momentum is pretty strong. Momentum is very strong to the upside. When you see the dark green candles like right here, this is a pullback. So we also have entry strategies for pullbacks, okay? And then price continuation. So we have an entry strategy for a price continuation, for pullbacks. And whenever you see the momentum squeeze, which is just the blue, where all the colors come together, where you only see blue, then this is the indication of a brand new trend, possible trend to the upside or possible trend to the downside. It's that easy, okay? Now, I'm going to take this off. We're going to now move to the regular chart again. Australian USD. Let's take a look, see what's going on. Okay, you can see same thing here as the first two pairs I've talked about. Price is on the upswing, so price is trending higher. Again, we've reached a resistance zone. Take a look, the previous highs over here. So again, we're testing the previous highs, and again, we want to wait. We want to have, we want to be patient. And if price goes higher, we could be looking at buys above 0.7914. If we believe price is going to come back down, then we could be looking at sells below 0.7814. Okay, so that's what I see for here. Right now, price has gone up. I mean, this, quite substantially. So I expect a bit of a retracement first before price possibly going higher. Now, the Australian USD is tied in the gold, and you can see the strong upward movement, partially due to the how gold is performing, and we're going to take a look at that in just a second. Okay, and I want to take a look at the gold chart. So here's gold. You can see as well. I mean, wow. I mean, price is just from the low here. Take a look here. This is back at the beginning of December, first week in December. Price has just gone up, I mean, without stopping, okay? And it's quite amazing. Price is now possibly going sideways now. We could have a pullback, okay? Could have a pullback back down to here. We always watch the 8 EMA. This is the 8 EMA, you see? So the 8 EMA will be like this. If we see a pull back to here, then we want to see a bounce off the 8 EMA, or if price pulls back below the 8, we want to see a breakout above the 8 EMA before getting back in again, right? So that's what we could do there. And or you see this swing, this pivot swing high, just take a buy trade above there. So if price goes higher, just above this level, okay? So that is that. I want to take that off, and now I'm going to go back to the Australian USD, so you can see how strong gold is. The Australian currency is tied into gold, and that's why we have a similar movement. And for the last time, here is the easy read chart. I mean, take a look at this, guys. We have a huge downtrend. We have a momentum squeeze. I call this a momentum squeeze, where all the price is squeezed in together. We see only blue, and when you see only blue and you see a narrow band like this, a narrow band of blue, there's only two things that can happen. And I want to show you how easy trading can be. From this area, price can either go up or price can go down. We use the filters down below here, and you can see bright green, bright green, bright green. So we're looking for buy trades, okay? And the biggest clue, and I'm a big proponent of the MACD, starting here already, you see the blue line? That's the MACD line. The blue MACD line is already crossed above 0 with this candle right here, and it's remained and rising above 0, so it's angling higher. I would have been ready for a buy trade right there. Okay, so here is the clue. This is a entry strategy that I teach you in this new course. I could be providing to you if you're interested with the easy read charts, okay? But take a look at other clues, early entries. This is a reversal entry, and this is I teach you this as well. See this candle right there? Okay, this candle is a early reversal candle. I call that my Mo pivot reversal. Okay, you won't find this anywhere on the internet. I've got a pretty darn good course ready for you if you're interested. But right here, I would have gotten in right there. My stop would have been here. 1-to-1, minimum 1-to-1, you would have made it over here. So so with my new course, with my new easy read charts, I've got the exact entries for you. Early reversal entries, as you can see right there. I've got, once we have the momentum squeeze here, this is the momentum squeeze entry, okay, right here. And take a look, green above blue, we're looking only for buy trades. When you see green above blue, only buy. So we only want to take buy. When you have pink below blue, you're only looking for sell trades, nothing more. You're not looking for anything else until you get this pattern here, which I teach you with the easy read charts. Okay, so let me take everything off. I hope you're excited as I am, because it took me almost a year to come up with this, and already a whole bunch of students, more than 23, 24 students have already taken the course, and some are doing exceptionally well on this. So it's meant to help students just understand price action in a very simple way. Okay, so I want to now continue with the brand new chart, New Zealand USD Daily. Okay, again, this red vertical line shows you what happened last week. The 5 days last week. This is the Sunday, Monday. See this first candle, white candle with a tall shadow above that. Okay, that's Sunday, Monday trading. Tuesday, very small candle. Wednesday, very small doji. Thursday right here, huge candle. That's a momentum candle, guys, which means price most likely is going to go higher. Friday here, we had a bit of a pullback, but still white. It's bullish candle. So again, we're in an uptrend. I believe price is going to go higher to retest the resistance. Here we have a previous resistance. You can see that. And with this chart, I do draw the gray rectangle to show you that price most likely will go up to here. If you believe price is going to go higher, okay, again, you use caution always if you're using real money, and always use stop losses. I want you to understand, never lose more than 2% of your account balance in any single trade, okay? And my new course also teaches you proper risk management. But here we go. If you're looking for a buy trade, look at buys above 0.7178, sells below 71.10, okay, to the downside, okay? So let's take a look at this. This is amazing. I drew this pattern in a long time ago. This is a triangle consolidation, and then you can see this breakout right here. So we had a huge breakout candle, which means that price generally would tend to go higher. Okay, but this is a beautiful breakout, consolidation right here. Okay, now what's next? What's after New Zealand USD? Well, we normally go to the US CAD, and then after the US CAD, we talk about oil briefly, because the Canadian dollar is tied into oil. But not only that, take a look at this huge move on Friday, and I'm going to use my crosshair tool. Okay, on Friday, last Friday, price moved down in total. Take a look. Look at the middle number. Okay, it shows 1338, right? So that means price moved down approximately 133 pips before ending up here. Okay, but it moved down one. You ignore the last digit, by the way. So just the first three numbers, 136. That's it. It moved 136 pips to the downside. Why? Because of the terrific employment news for the Canadian economy. I mean, Canada is one of the top G7 countries. Their economy is doing really well. Everything's humming along. There's more and more jobs added every month, and against the US dollar, I mean the US dollar weakened against the Canadian dollar, okay? So that's why you see this big black bearish candle. And the other thing is, now we're going to switch to oil. Let's take a look at oil. You can see oil has been going up and up and up as well, right? Take a look all the way from this area right here, okay? So oil has been on a tear to the upside. It's now approaching 61.50. I believe oil is going to go higher. Let me just move this chart down, okay? So from here, I believe oil is going to come down maybe just a bit or sideways, and then go up to retest a previous high here of 63.25. This is like a long-term resistance. So I believe oil will be going up a bit higher, okay? And I don't have any levels here, but you just have to keep your eye on that. And if you feel it's going to go higher, well, look at a breakout above this level here, okay? Let's take that off, and now we're going to move to our next pair, US Swiss franc. Okay, let's take a look here. Now we get to the pairs that are going the opposite way. So do you recall the first four pairs were going up higher, okay, and now we may be looking at some pairs that are going down. So here we had a huge down movement last week, okay? Now we're sideways sitting at support, okay? And if you believe price is going to go lower, you could look at sells below 0.9698 to the downside, okay? So or just take a look above this area. But here we've got a mess above price. It's kind of messy here with the moving averages. All of these moving averages, by the way, they act as resistance. This is the 89, okay? There's the 89. That's pretty powerful. Here's the 34. Here's the 50, okay? So all the moving averages ahead. So even if price goes higher, it's going to struggle in this area. So I believe price could be going down lower. Again, look at sells below 0.9698. Again, look at the this is, by the way, this indicator here is the trending indicator, and this is the momentum and trending indicator right here. This is the MACD, and this is something else. Okay, now let's move right along and let's take a look. Usually after the Swiss franc, we look at the Japanese yen, and here you can see again I've drawn in a triangle. Okay, what does that mean? Well, it means one of two things. It could mean that price could certainly be going sideways for a while, but at some point price has to break higher, okay, or price has to break lower, okay? So if you believe price is going to go higher, and I've got a major resistance zone here, if you believe price is going to go higher, look at buys above 113.62, lower if you believe price is going to go lower below 111.96. But again, look at this. It tried to go higher here, tried to go higher here. It did go higher a bit here, but then came right back down, okay? So, and again, it struggled here. So this is a major resistance area right over there, okay? So right now, this triangle is what's called a sideways or a triangle consolidation. So price is being squeezed until just like a coil or a spring, it springs higher, springs lower with momentum. So remember, once it moves higher or lower, there's going to be momentum, and the price will continue. Okay, now we move to the Euro British Pound. I've introduced, late last year I introduced some cross pairs. This is the Euro British Pound. Again, take a look right here. What do you see here, folks? Okay, what do you see? Okay, you see price is really going nowhere. Just small candles. I mean, tried to go higher, big candle, down candle on a Friday. It's just sideways trading, right? Another way to look at this and to understand what's happening with price action, take a look right here. What do you see here? Okay, this blue MACD line is completely sideways, right near zero. That means sideways. And what does that mean? That means do not trade. do not take a trade. You have to wait, look for more evidence, be more patient, and wait for a break to the upside or a break to the downside. So in this case here, if you think price is going to go higher, you could look at buys above 0.8924. On the downside, you could look at sells below 0.8794. Okay, and finally, take a look down below, the trending indicator. You see the little momentum bars right here? Practically non-existent, very tiny, all hugging the zero level. So again, sideways action. That means wait for more evidence until you see price spring higher or spring lower. Okay, it's really that easy. And now we're gonna go to, let's take a look here. After the Euro British Pound, we look at Euro JPY. Now this is a lot different, isn't it? Eh? Look at this movement right here. Big solid, after clearing resistance right here, price just moved really high. This was last week. So look at last week. 1, 2, 3, 4 white big candles. There's a big white momentum candle to the upside. MACD blue line is well above zero and angling higher. But we had on Friday a bit of a pullback. Could be profit taking, but take a look. It's just a bit of a shadow. It's like a doji pin bar, but I believe price is going to go higher and retest. This is, I put this in here, long-term resistance going way back, okay, way back, long-term resistance. So I think price is going to go higher. If you believe price will be going higher, look at buys above 136.65, okay, to the upside. Or if you think price is going to go lower, then you could look at sells below 135.92, okay. So I've got that there for you. And the next chart, we're almost finished, guys. Hang with me, bear with me. I think 1 or 2 more charts. So Euro Audi. Euro Audi is often a good pair to trade. And let's take a look. What do we have here? Well, this almost looks like another sideways. Take a look. Just down, up, right? It's stuck right here at... so when price comes down, this is support, right? When price goes up, right here, this is resistance. So remember, price going up hits the ceiling, that's called resistance. When price comes down to a floor level, floor zone, this is called support. So right now, price is stuck at support, and you have to be more patient. Take a look. The blue line is completely sideways again. It's sideways trading, or sideways market. There's not much momentum right now, so either look for sell below 152.78 or buy above 154.36. Okay, and finally, I think we have one more last pair, and guess what? The British Pound, Japanese Yen pops up on my screen. Again, take a look here. The first thing I see is we have a resistance area in the gray. Look at the previous resistance right there. Previous resistance right there. So finally, price has broken above this major resistance area. And if you believe price is going to go higher, you could look at buys above 153.67 to the upside. Okay, and take a look. I've got a blue line which indicates long-term like resistance, so you could look at that as almost as a target. So if price is going to break higher, it could go all the way up to this area here. Okay, and I just want to do something. Okay, so I believe price is going to go higher. It may come back down and may retest support first, but I believe price will go a little bit higher. And here again, right now the MACD blue line is sideways, so there could be, like I said, could be some sideways trading for a couple of days into this coming week, and then we'll see what happens, whether if price will come back down or go higher. Anyways, that's it for all the major currencies, all the cross pairs. And finally, for more information on my courses or help, please contact me. My name is Martin. It's nothing fancy here. You just have to email me at mskyj 007@gmail.com. But hey, I'm really excited about next week. So make sure to watch next week, because all my charts, I'm going to change them all over to my new Martin. Yes, I've got to have my name in there. Nothing wrong with that, is there? Anyways, Martin Easy Read charts, which I've shown you some examples in the video earlier. And so all my charts will change next week. We will not be showing this anymore. This is more of a price action charts. My new Easy Read charts are also price action, but they're color coded, and I will be teaching you that method with those new charts, as well as giving my weekly price or trade ideas and recommendations. And hopefully you, from all of this, you will have a great 2018 and start making some money as well. So take care, everyone. I look forward to talking to you again next week. Bye for now.